Attention! Every year, nearly 800,000 Americans suffer a stroke. And while many blame high blood pressure or genetics, very few realize that some of the foods they eat daily, even so-called healthy vegetables, could be silently increasing their risk. As a geriatrician with over 25 years of experience treating stroke patients, I've seen hundreds of cases where the warning signs were hiding right on the dinner plate. You see, it's not just what you eat. It's how your body reacts to certain compounds once you reach your 50s, 60s, and beyond. Today, I'll reveal 9 vegetables that, in excess or in the wrong combinations, may quietly increase your stroke risk. And more importantly, I'll show you how to eat them safely so you can still enjoy their benefits without the danger. Stay with me until the end, because the last one is the most surprising of all. Vegetable number 1. Spinach. The oxalate trap. Let's start with one of the most healthy greens out there. Spinach. Packed with iron, folate, and magnesium, spinach seems like a superfood. But for older adults, especially those with kidney issues or a history of blood clots, it hides a quiet danger. Oxalates. Oxalates are natural compounds that can bind with calcium in the body, forming tiny crystals that strain the kidneys. Over time, this may raise blood pressure and increase vascular stiffness, 2 key contributors to stroke. A 2020 paper in the Journal of Nutritional Medicine noted that people with higher dietary oxalate intake had significantly more vascular calcification, a silent driver of reduced blood flow to the brain. The fix? Cook your spinach lightly and pair it with calcium-rich foods like yogurt or cheese. This helps neutralize oxalates before they can cause harm. Vegetable number 2. Beets. The blood pressure paradox. Beets are famous for lowering blood pressure. But here's the paradox. For certain people, they can actually do the opposite. Beets are rich in nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels. However, if you're on ACE inhibitors or blood pressure medications, excess nitrates can cause unpredictable drops or spikes in blood pressure. A 2021 clinical review found that in older adults with medication-sensitive blood pressure, high nitrate intake led to erratic cardiovascular responses, increasing stroke risk in some cases. The key is moderation. Enjoy half a cup of cooked beets a few times a week, not daily juicing. And always check with your doctor if you're combining beets with hypertension medication. Vegetable number 3. Cabbage. Hidden sodium trap. Cabbage by itself isn't the problem. It's what we do with it. Fermented cabbage, like sauerkraut or kimchi, is a probiotic powerhouse. But it's also loaded with sodium, and excess sodium is a major trigger for fluid retention and high blood pressure. According to the American Heart Association, every additional 1,000 milligrams of sodium per day can raise your stroke risk by up to 23%. Especially after age 60. The fix? Rinse your sauerkraut before eating, or choose low-sodium fermentation recipes. You still get the gut health benefits without overloading your cardiovascular system. Quick pause. If you're finding this helpful, hit that like button. It helps more people over 60 discover science-backed ways to protect their brain and heart health. Vegetable number 4, eggplant. The nightshade effect. Eggplants belong to the nightshade family, alongside tomatoes and bell peppers. For most people, that's harmless. But in some, especially those with inflammatory or autoimmune conditions, solanine, a natural alkaloid in nightshades, can trigger inflammation in blood vessels. Inflammation, as multiple stroke studies have shown, is one of the root causes of arterial plaque instability, the kind that can lead to clot formation and stroke. If you love eggplant, roast or grill it thoroughly. Cooking breaks down much of the solanine, making it safer and easier to digest. Vegetable number 5. Celery. The hidden blood pressure. Celery is often praised for its negative calories and natural diuretic properties. But here's what most people don't realize. Too much celery can overwork your kidneys and deplete essential electrolytes like potassium and sodium. This can cause sudden fluctuations in blood pressure. For older adults, that swing can reduce blood flow to the brain, increasing stroke risk, particularly if you're taking water pills or diuretics. The fix: limit celery juice to 2 to 3 times a week and balance it with electrolyte-rich foods like bananas or avocados. Number 6. Kale, the thyroid connection. Kale has been called a superfood, but there's a catch. Raw kale contains goitrogens, compounds that can interfere with thyroid hormone production. A sluggish thyroid slows metabolism and can indirectly elevate cholesterol and blood pressure, both precursors to stroke. A study published in Endocrine Reviews found that people with low thyroid function had up to 3 times the risk of ischemic stroke. To enjoy kale safely, steam or sauté it instead of eating it raw in salads. Heat neutralizes most goitrogens. Vegetable. Number 7. Pickles, the preserved danger. Pickled vegetables are tasty, crunchy, and nostalgic. But they're another sodium time bomb. A single serving of store-bought pickles can contain over 1,200 milligrams of sodium, nearly half your daily limit. Long-term studies have shown that excess sodium stiffens arterial walls, making it harder for blood to travel to the brain. To keep your pickles but ditch the risk, make homemade versions with apple cider vinegar and minimal salt. If this kind of information empowers you, tap the like button. It might seem small, but it helps spread vital awareness to thousands of people who need it. Vegetable number 8. Potatoes. The glycemic roller coaster. Potatoes are a comfort food staple, but for many older adults, they're a hidden blood sugar trigger. High glycemic foods cause rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin, leading to inflammation and vascular damage over time. A 2017 Harvard Health study found that people who ate fried or mashed potatoes 4 times a week had a 19% higher risk of stroke compared to those who ate them less frequently. The safer approach? Opt for boiled or baked potatoes, and let them cool before eating. Cooling increases resistant starch, which helps regulate blood sugar. Vegetable number 9. Corn, the inflammation trigger, finally. Corn, sweet, golden, and a summertime favorite. But modern corn is often genetically modified and high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can promote inflammation when eaten in excess. Chronic inflammation damages the inner lining of arteries, setting the stage for plaque buildup and stroke. The fix: limit processed corn products, like chips, syrups, or cornbread, and go for organic, fresh corn in moderation. So, what's the real takeaway here? It's not about cutting out vegetables or fearing what's on your plate. It's about understanding how your body changes with age, and how certain foods can quietly affect your health once you're past 50 or 60. As we get older, our metabolism slows, our hormones shift, and our blood vessels become more reactive to things like salt, sugar, and inflammation. So, what was harmless in your 30s might not be as friendly now, but here's the good news. By cooking smarter, balancing nutrients, and eating in moderation, you can still enjoy every one of these foods while keeping your brain sharp, your heart strong, and your body independent for years to come. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more weekly, science-backed health insights. I'm Dr. Michael Reyes, geriatrician and stroke specialist. And remember, you can't change your age, but you can change how your body ages.